I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Sunday morning. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. As Bitcoin, as the title says in this video, is about to explode. Now, last week, we saw this happen on Bitcoin right here. Bam! After consolidating all Saturday, basically doing nothing, bam! Now look at what happened here. After consolidating all Saturday, basically doing nothing, whoa. What is about to happen? Are we ever going to see Bitcoin underneath $60,000 again? Straight to $250,000? $500 million Bitcoin? Well, we're going to be breaking it down for you today. So make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are well on our way to 200,000 subscribers. Okay? And look, guys, the truth is this. Is Bitcoin going to break a new high today? It really depends. It depends. We're gonna be breaking it down for you guys, all right? Huge shout out to the Casper crew, because we are in these juicy long trades that we have given in advance in the Discord group. Right now, up over $50,000 in juicy profits. A huge shout out to the sponsors of the channel. First of all, a huge shout out to Market Cipher, my #1 trading indicator, the best trading indicator you could possibly use in TradingView, unparalleled. Huge shout out to ZOOMEX, the exchange I'm currently long on right now. Links in the description. Huge shout out to MEXC, the best deal on fees. I love trading on MEXC for the fees. If you want to buy Bitcoin, altcoins on spot, there's over 1,500 coins you could buy in here. 0% spot order fees. Great deal on fees for trading futures. I'm also trading on BingX. By the way, guys, if you want to join the Casper crew where we give the juicy trade setups, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com and click the link to join the Discord, where there is an entire beginner's course plus the team of instructors giving you the juiciness every single day, multiple times a day. It's so juicy. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Huge shout out to Yash. He says, Jason, this time. Shout out to the Video Kingdom. He says, let's go. Shout out to D's123. He says, all good, mate. Hope you're way up in the green, bro. I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else in the chat. Shout out to Waleed Yunaz. What is going on, my brother? Shout out to Max. Looking jacked and shredded, says 70, obviously soon. Hello from Paris. Shout out to the Great Indian Passport, Sand. We could possibly take a look at Sand today. All right. Massive shout out to my man, Naj K. Can you check Floki? Yes, we could check Floki, my friend. We're going to keep it low key while we check Floki. All right, I'm going to make a note of that. Floki and Flocky. Shout out to AI Stop Speeding. He says, this is a historic time. Invest, y'all. Shout out to Tate. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you lost $1,000, my friend. Well, if you like the video, we very well may be giving away $1,000. Shout out to Ace. How many trend sandwiches this week? Well, you know, you gotta cycle on, you gotta cycle off, bro. It's all about getting on the trend bicycle, cycling all day, walking all day on that treadmill, bro. You know? Honestly, it's all about the 9 ancestral tenets, my friend. Just suntan your ball sack outside, make sure to eat lots of raw testicles, and you'll be jacked and shredded, 300 pounds, pure muscle, 5'11", no problem, my friend. Shout out to Jan Harkey Jeffkey. He says, yo, sir, at Jason Casper, what is going on? Shout out to TJ Johnson. Shout out to DJ Megahertz. New all-time high today. Shout out to Shushant Kumar. Can we check Kava? Yeah, I'll even make a note of Kava. All right. Shout out to Ace. He knows all about those 9 ancestral tenets. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Shout out to Michael Oz. Am I heading a deadlift PR for Bitcoin all-time high today? Heck no! I will never hit a deadlift PR again, my friend. No. Shout out to Jaws XXX. What is going on, my man, in the chat? Trade 618 says, God bless you, bro. May God bless you in Jesus' name. Shout out to Casual TA Jesus. He says, yo, my man, Casual TA Jesus. What do you think, bro, about this juicy action here? What do you think? What state am I from? I am from the state of well-being. The state of joy. The state of well-being. Alright, like the stream, yo, guys. As usual, if we can get 1,000 likes in the first half hour, we'll be giving away $1,000. Now, it's early Sunday morning in the United States. We have just had an hour change, alright, and YouTube glitched up. Alright, I scheduled the stream for 8, and my streaming software didn't know about the time change, and look, YouTube didn't send out the notifications, so guys, if you want to win $1,000, alright, then, you know, make sure to share the stream. Shout out to my man, Joe Potter. Joe Potter, I saw you in Brother Hulk's stream last night, man. I didn't know that you knew about him. That's crazy, man. Did you find out about me from him? Nice. It is looking pretty nice on the 12-minute as well. Man, this is looking pretty nice, I have to say. We've got the 4-hour looking nice, the 1 hour looking nice. We got divergences on the lower time frames. You know, something like this to give us a new high on Floki. You know, it's looking kind of nice here. In fact, let's see. The daily though. The 12-hour though. Yeah, I would want to see a little bit lower on Floki, to be honest with you. But look, a hold and a close above that point of control definitely is bullish on Floki. Definitely is bullish on Floki. Let's see here. let's see here. Man, this is a bullish pattern right here, a falling wedge pattern. Looking pretty nice, honestly. It looks pretty nice. All right, shout out to my man with the super chat. And guys, we've been live for 16 minutes. Let's see if we cannot get 1,000 likes in the first half hour so we can give away 1,000 USDT. All right, as Bitcoin is consolidating right here. Do I, you know, I don't even know if I own any Floki, any Floki. I'm gonna get me some Floki right now, guys. All right, let's get me some Floki right now. All right, over on MEXC, huge shout out to MEXC. I'll buy me some Floki. Yeah, let's just get some Floki, man. Why not? Why not? Boom. Just bought me some Floki, man. Some Floki. I think so, right? Did I just buy Floki? I thought I just bought Floki. Yeah, I bought me some Floki, man. Bought me some Floki. Alright. Alright. Cool. Cool, cool. Well, I just got me some Floki. I'm looking for a break out of this thing here. I'm looking for a break out of this thing right here. Alright, let's hit up the trading view chart. Man, I'm looking for another break out of this pattern. It's looking pretty nice on the 1 hour. Might not happen right now. Might need some time. But it's looking kind of nice. Just bought me some Floki, some Floki. Alright, Bitcoin, guys. Let's talk about the Bitcoin. And again, a huge shout out to the Casper crew, man. Taking these juicy trade setups, giving it in advance. Right now, we are up massive in profits. Alright, is Bitcoin going to hit our target, $74,000? It depends on what happens right here. Now, I do want to bring up a few things. Alright, number one, numero uno. Alright, on the weekly chart, and I touched on this already. I touched on this a little while ago. First of all, I got to give a huge shout out to my super chat in the house. All right, we got some super chats in here. God bless all the super chats. All right, shout out to Matthew Sheldon. He says, when are we going to see more homestead videos? You and your wife want to see my potatoes. You know what? Pretty soon, man. All right, I'm doing a lot of work outside in the homestead right now, getting the garden beds ready for planting. All right, getting those garden beds ready for planting. Guys, now is the time. If you want to grow food, you got to get the garden beds ready now. All right, so as we said, Bitcoin on the weekly is about to close a candle in 11 hours and 40 minutes and 38 seconds above the previous highest ever weekly close. Okay, this is wild, and this is honestly kind of bullish. And when I look at this weekly candle here, this weekly candle looks very nice. What do I mean by that? I mean, we had a chance. Shout out to Davita's Kitchen for the 99-cent super chat. God bless you. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, look. This candle, the fact that we had the chance here, we had the chance to come down and close below the level, but we saw the level defended. And if you guys were here on Tuesday when we were live streaming to that all-time high that Bitcoin made right over here, it was an epic stream. The most epic stream I've ever streamed as we hit an all-time high after singing the pump song. I made a video that very night, and I said, this could be a top. But what things do I want to look for to make sure that this is not a top and that we're going to see higher? There were two things. Two things! All right? If you guys remember what they were, put them in the chat. Because both of the two things that I was looking for higher prices have absolutely happened. And so it encourages me. All right? It gives me strength within my inner being to persist for higher prices. Now, the two things I wanted to see was, number one, was Bitcoin going to hold above and close above that key weekly level, all right? Which at the time was also, if you remember, the Fibonacci Golden Pocket retest, okay? We wanted to make sure that the price was going to come back and hold above this level. Why is that level so important? The 618 Fibonacci level. Because the 618 Fibonacci is my high school crush, 6 Juanita. Huge crush on this chick all through high school, and I didn't know a thing about dating, about girls. I still don't know anything about girls. But I thought she was into me. Turns out she was using me because I was letting her copy on my tests and my homework. And I was in something called the friend zone, right? She kind of liked me, but she didn't like me like that. So when I asked her out on a date, guess what? She rejected me. And it hurt. Look at this. Right from the 6 Juanita Fibonacci level. Boom! Purple candles. Okay? Now here's the thing. This was back in high school. Alright? But as you can see, your boy's been hitting the gym. You know? Get my life together a little bit, you know? And here's the thing. Everyone else peaked in high school. Your boy Jay Casper, you know, he was a total loser in high school, but now he's a popular Bitcoin trader, YouTube entertainer. And 6 Juanita's like, yeah, you know what, Jay? You know, I can't find a good guy anymore because, you know, she's been wasting her time with all these bad boys. Now she's coming crawling back. And when I asked her out this time, guess what? She said, yes, yes, Jason, yes! Victory in life, guys. Took me 37 years to get a girlfriend. And I'm not even 37. The second thing I wanted to see was not only holding above the 6 Juanita Fibonacci level, but I also want to see a symmetrical, an ascending triangle forming, right? I want to see the price making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows as we form an area of resistance. Okay, why did I want to see that? Because this entire time, right, that we have been trading these Bitcoin prices here, not the entire time, but really since the big break above 52K, that's exactly what we've seen, right? We've seen a big pump, and then we've seen an ascending triangle form, and then we see a big pump, and then we see the ascending triangle form, and so now, again, we see a big pump, so we want to see the ascending triangle form, and that's exactly what we are seeing right now, okay? Now, last week, the Bitcoin price witnessed a massive pump, okay? A massive pump, the first time ever the Bitcoin price took no explode and some C4 pre-workout. 14-year-old Bitcoin went to the gym to do some bicep curls and chest flies and got the craziest pump ever. All right? Why did we get the craziest pump ever last week? I want to take a look at what happened last week so we can compare to what's happening this week, because right here we saw something so bullish, so absolutely shocking. Like this picture of me back in college when I was majoring in trans non-carbon binary emission studies. And we want to see, are we seeing the same shocking things happening right now on the chart? All right, what did we see here last week? Well, let's take a look right now at an order flow chart. All right, an order flow chart. Last week, as Bitcoin was consolidating and doing nothing here, we were actually seeing something called bullish CBD, right? Bullish CBD, what is that? We were seeing people shorting Bitcoin, but yet the Bitcoin price was unable to make a lower low, right? Bitcoin put in a low right here, and as the Bitcoin price is making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, we are seeing this stuff getting higher right here. This is called open interest. This means people are opening new trades, and this white line is getting lower. This is called CBD. This means people are shorting, right? People are shorting Bitcoin here, but the shorts are not working out. Right, the shorts are not working out. Why is that? Why is that? You would think if there's more shorts than longs, that the price would continue to go in a downtrend, make a low, a lower high, and then a lower low, right? But the price is making a low, a lower high, and now a higher low, even though there's more people shorting than longing. So there's an anomaly. There's an anomaly. We're seeing people shorting, and there's more shorts than longs. But the price is making higher lows. What is the only explanation for this? Is that there's a whale here, all right? A big Bitcoin whale. All right, here's a picture of the whale, okay? Here is a picture of this nice, large whale here, okay? All right? Now, you can clearly tell that I didn't major in art, but I did major in trans non-carbon binary emission gender studies. And this whale down here is absorbing those short trades, looking to build a big long position. And once that whale had his position full, he's able to push the price to the upside. And then when we take a look at what happened after the whale was absorbing those shorts, we actually see a whole bunch of longs start to come in to support this big move to the upside. So this is a very, 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 very strong, healthy move, all right, that we got last week. A spicy move, spicier than a whole bunch of jalapeno peppers. All right, by the way, you can buy jalapeno peppers at Walmart. Great value brand, jalapeno peppers. Healthy for the heart, a good source of fiber. A little bit spicy, all right? It'll help the bowels move, but it might burn on the way out. Now, let's see. What are we seeing? What are we seeing this week? All right, are we seeing something similar? Well, let's pop on over to the order flow chart. All right, let's pop on over. Now, this entire last week, all right, as we got this whole thing here, right? We're actually seeing the same thing. We're seeing bullish CVD forming. We're seeing more shorts than longs opening this entire time. Okay, and then yesterday, right? Let's take a look at yesterday. We do see some bullish CVD in here, right? We see some bullish CVD, nothing too crazy yet, but right now, like very, very locally, we're actually seeing quite a number of shorts being absorbed, like literally this second. Because look at this, we came down, we made a nice low here. Now we're making a higher low, and we can see, wow, look at all these shorts. In fact, in one candle, 3.3 million shorts opening up right here, but the price is unable to make a lower low. So this is very, very interesting. We're seeing the same kind of thing, the whales absorbing. All right. We've got maximum absorbency. Maximum absorbency, extra large, baby. We're excited. We have a plan. We're long and we're strong, and we're not scared of getting liquidated because of the maximum absorbency. Okay? So look, all things considered here, I am expecting Bitcoin to break out of this once again. Once again, I am expecting a Bitcoin breakout. I am long. My target for this trade right now, my next target, I don't know if you speak French or English, so I'm trying to be bilingual up in here. All right? I'm trying to be translingual. I learned all that stuff back in college. All right? Back in university. The only reason I'm trading is to pay off my debt. $500,000 worth of debt for that degree. Couldn't get a job, had to go into trading. My next target is going to be $74,000, guys. All right, $74,000 US dollars. All right. Now, huge shout to everybody in the chat. All right, a massive shout out to my man Pixlek for the £1 super chat. Shout out to Vaskek James, who says, wish you all the best. Good luck in the coming run to everyone. Bro, can you tell me about ABT? Shout out to Beck Z. Where would I take partial profits in this long? Beck Z, I've already taken lots of profits in these longs, okay? I've already taken partial profits in these longs, okay? That's just how I trade. I always take partial profits. These positions were much larger when I first opened them. But I'm still long and I'm still strong because right now the chart is still looking bullish to me, so there's no reason to close these out right now unless we see a sign of weakness. And for me, what is a sign of weakness? A real sign of weakness for me is losing this trend line right here, okay? Because the two conditions that I have been holding to have been, number one, we need to close a candle above this level right here and hold, which we have been holding. And number two, we need to form higher lows. All right, and so far both of those conditions are holding, and therefore I expect higher prices. If you're in a different long trade than me, you need to manage that trade according to your risk management strategy, your risk to reward ratio that you entered that trade with. Okay, every single trade is different. Even if you're long at the same time, even if two people long at the same time, they should take partial profits in different places because it's all about the risk to reward ratio. If you got this trade going, right, and your best friend right next to you, the computer next to you, right, he has this trade going and you have the same target, okay, if you have a looser stop loss on your trade because you said to yourself, you know what, I just want to make sure that we don't take out this low, but your friend was a little bit riskier. He said, I'm just going to say as long as we don't take out these lows right here, I'm going to stay in my trade. Guess what? Your friend has a 7-to-1 risk-reward ratio trade. You have a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio trade, all right? That means your friend could take partial profits right here, and not only would he make money on the trade, but he would cover multiple future losses. You would have to wait for your first take profit to close the entire trade, and it's a really bad risk-to-reward ratio. because you're risking 1% to make 1% while your friend is risking 1% to make 7.5%, right? So there's not one size fits all for this kind of answer, my friend. And I highly recommend that you study this more, all right? I made videos about it on my YouTube channel for free, all right? My YouTube channel for free back in February. Go watch the videos I uploaded the first 2 weeks of February, all right? Basically, giving away the juice for free, all right? All right, shout out to everybody in chat right now. Shout out to Mark Wilson. Shout out to Raul Fibonacci. Floki's breaking. All right, let's check out Floki right now, guys. We just bought some Floki. We just low-key bought some Floki on stream. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Man, Floki Loki is breaking down, baby. It's breaking down. All right, well, okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. This is great. All right, this is the area, man. This is the area I want to see for Floki. This is the area that I want to see for Floki. Low-key, I want this area to hold. All right. Let's see here. We got some bull divs forming. Let's go to the 12. Ooh, yeah, we still got some bull divs forming here. All right, I just bought some Floki right here. We'll come back and visit Floki in a little bit and see if I was an idiot for buying the top or if this bullish pennant falling wedge is gonna break out and give me the juiciest gains I've ever witnessed in my life. All right. And so Bitcoin, why do I have targets $74-ish thousand? Well, I think $75 is a very key psychological level. And also, just simply by looking at the history of Bitcoin here, like when I look at, for example, a trend-based fib extension, right? Hang on, this is the wrong low. Yeah, trend-based fib extension. Really? It's giving me $83,000? That can't be right. That can't be right. Hang on. Let's take this off logarithmic. I think that's the problem. Yes. All right. All right. So it's coming in around $80,000, this one-to-one fib extension. But for me, I want to front run that a little bit. 75,000 is going to be a key psychological level. And so that is where I'm going to be taking profits next on these longs. Now, in general, for my spot positions on Bitcoin, where I'm holding multiple Bitcoins, more Bitcoins than I've ever... Actually, that's not true. There was a time in my life where I had 70 Bitcoins. Can you imagine that? There's a time... Alright, so I have more Bitcoin on spot than pretty much ever I had in my life. Okay. I don't have 70 Bitcoins now. But these are going to be my 3 major sell targets for this bull run. Now, here's something that we got to really keep in mind. Things on the chart are looking very bullish. They are looking bullish. But we also have never seen in the history of Bitcoin, we have never seen us hit a new all-time high before the halving. This is unprecedented, guys. Okay? This is crazy and unprecedented, right? Typically, we hit the new all-time high after the halving. So this is the Bitcoin history. And always, what we do is we get a major pullback before the halving, and we come back down to test our base of support, and then bam! Okay, so we need to be prepared for some hanky-panky happening around here, because there was a time in Bitcoin's history where we don't hit a new all-time high before the halving, but we get a pullback after the halving to test our base of support. Now, I don't know what the heck is going to happen with this. I'll be honest, I have no idea what is going to happen. But this is why I'm remaining cautiously bullish here, because we have never seen this happen before. And when things are different, that means things are different. Okay? So what do I mean by that? I mean, if we're seeing all-time highs before the halving, does this mean that the halving isn't going to have the same effect? Let's be objectively honest. This chart is looking a tad bit overextended on the weekly time frame. How much higher can we go here before a pullback? And we do get pullbacks in these bull markets, right? Look at this, 2020. What do we get right here? We get a 30% pullback. 30%. back in December 2020, 30% pullback right here. Also, in the bull market, what do we get right here? We get a 52% pullback. Okay, we see the pullbacks happening in these bull markets, right? Let's check out what happened over here back in August 2020, a 23% pullback. So we have been going straight up. We have really not ever formed any kind of base of support besides actually right around here at 40K. We have not really formed any kind of base of support. So we do need to be cautious here. We cannot get into the mindset that this is only ever going to go straight up. Okay, in general, I expect higher Bitcoin prices. Like I said, 120,000 is kind of like my target here. If we go higher than that, look, I am more than happy to hold Bitcoin to $250,000. All right, there's a certain number of Bitcoin I will always have. I will never have below a certain number of Bitcoins, whole coins, right? So it's not like I'm going to sell everything at 120 and then we go to 250. But we have to really, we can't let emotions get the most of us. That's what I'm trying to say, especially if you're leverage trading, guys, and you're new to leverage trading. Please don't lose money in a bull market. That's silly. All right, learn how to do it. If you're buying Bitcoin on spot, please have a plan of where you're going to get out. You know, don't just buy something here and hold it up here and then hold it all the way back down to here. That's silly, right? Make a plan. Okay? Remember, being on the sidelines is a valid trading decision. Not risking your money is a valid trading decision. Right? You can either buy, you could sell, or you could do nothing and wait. Okay? So keep that in mind. And whoever gave that a thumbs down, I hope you don't lose money. I really hope you don't lose money. All right? We've been through this before, guys. Shout out to Joe Potter. He sleeps well with no leverage. I sleep well with high leverage because I use good stop losses and all this kind of stuff. Guys, we got 1,500 people in here. 400 likes. We did not get a chance to do our $1,000 giveaway, but I am going to give it another shot. All right? We're going to give it another 2 minutes. If everyone likes the video right now in the next 2 minutes, we are going to give away $1,000. All right, let's check on our Bitcoin trades here. Okay, so Bitcoin flirting with this key level. All right, this is a key level right here. Tuesday's high, I would say, is a key area of resistance right here. Right, so if we're holding above 69,400, that's going to be pretty key. All right, that is going to be pretty key right here. In general, as I said, guys, I am looking for a $74,000 Bitcoin right now. That is where I'm going to be taking profits next on these juicy long trades. All right, we got 1,600 people in here, 500 likes. Guys, we got 1 minute. Everyone go like the stream right now. Go like the stream right now. And we will give away 1,000 USDT. Shout out to Tommy. God bless you, Tommy. Shout out to Hard Tuber. Shout out to Keith Jeffs. Kava just hit trend reversal last week. It retested the weekly trend line. Shout out to Triton Army. God bless you, Triton Army. Shout out to Joe Brown. All right. Shout out to Crypto Coons, holding it down with the wrench. The best moderator in the world. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Green. Shout out to Felipe. He says, blessings to you on the Lord's Day, brother. Can you look at DKS and BTT? Dark Shield. Dark Shield. That was the coin I randomly bought that one time, right? Shout out to Jellybean. Jellybean, it's been a while. Good to see you here, Jellybean. How do I select the winner? I select the winner right here on YouTube. All right? Right here on YouTube. Right here on YouTube. Alrighty. What do I think about the OI increasing like crazy? Yeah, let's check that out real quick, and then we'll take a look at Dark Shield, right? Let's check out this OI increasing like crazy right now. Look at this, guys. It's lots of shorts coming in right now. It's very, very interesting. We have a lot of shorts coming in right here, which in my opinion is, I think this is bullish, guys. I think this is bullish. I'll tell you, it will get really bullish if we have more people shorting. As long as we hold these higher lows and we keep seeing open interest increase here and CBD getting lower, lower than it was back down here, that would be very, very bullish. That's showing some big players are really trying to absorb these shorts. All right. So right now, you know, this is an anomaly. This is a Sunday. Look at this high volume we got here. Right, we're getting some volume spikeage right here. We got about 6.5 million shorts opening right here. Let's do a quick rundown of market Cipher B. Again, guys, this is the level that we need to close the weekly candle above 65,560. If we close the weekly candle above 65,560, I say, bam! Right? We're going to pump like crazy. We're going to pump like crazy. We are seeing right now traders entering. Look at this crazy increase of open interest here, right? First we had a lot of longs opening. Now we're having a lot of shorts opening. People are trying to short this resistance. Maybe they're looking at this as like a triple top. You know, people are looking at this as a triple top. But I'm hoping that we squeeze them, you know, like a fresh squeezed glass of orange juice, okay? I'll never forget the first time I picked an orange from an orange tree, all right? Myself being an Eastern United States kind of guy, I drove out to California and I walked up to an orange tree and I picked that orange. I don't even know if I was supposed to pick it. It was in public somewhere in the middle of the sidewalk. And I peeled it and I squeezed it into my mouth like this. It was kind of bitter. It wasn't that good of an orange. Huge shout out to TP Plum 82. He says there's no second best. Sailor is the GOAT. New all-time high today. LFG, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to Swift G with the super chat. He says, hey Jay, you're the GOAT. How much room do you think DVPN has left to run? It's up from the lows I don't want to sell yet. Thank you for the super chat, Swift G. DVPN. Well, I would say this, man. We have a bearish divergence on the weekly time frame, so I mean, you can't go wrong with taking some profits off the table. We had a weekly money flow cross right here, and let's go to the daily. You know, daily's looking actually kind of good for a little continuation. That weekly div on the weekly makes me concerned here, and on the daily too, we've got it. I mean, if you're long from the lows, bro, let's see, what are you up right now? 1,000%? I mean, oh man, if you're up 1,000%, at least take something off the table. This is not financial advice, right? I'm just a guy in the treadmill. I got a Pikachu hat on. I got a plunger on my face, plunge in my face. I'm showing you pictures of men in Depends diapers. Maximum absorbency, extra large, so you can trade all day on the computer and you don't have to get up to go to the bathroom. Remember, I don't know anything about trading, but my degree is actually in non-carbon binary emission studies. Okay? My whole life, all I ever wanted to do was date 6 Juanita, but she rejected me. I was in the friend zone. I could never get a girlfriend. I've got a Ben coin tattoo on my neck. Alright? The only other woman I ever loved was 6 Juanita. She turned out not even to be a woman. So this is not financial advice, but look, if I was in this position, I would be a fool, in my opinion, to not take something off the table here. You're up 1,000%, man. 1,000%. I'm up 300% on Bitcoin and I'm selling. All right? So, look, I can't tell you what to do, my friend. I cannot. All right, so let's take a look here. We got more shorts opening up. More shorts opening up here, guys. All right? Are we about to see Bitcoin get another massive squeeze like the orange juice from California? We will see. We will see. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay? Man, you guys are amazing. I love you. God bless you guys. Do I own Mover? I think I do own some Mover. I think I do own some Mover. I own some Gala. Just bought some Gala the other day. Live on stream. Alright, you're up 700%, SwiftG. That's legit, man. That's legit. Alright. Alright, Max says there's a lot of retail trading today. Wait and see what happens when the market opens tonight. That is so true, guys. Shout out to Tom Crown in the chat. My man, Tom Crown. What is going on, bro? God bless you, Tom Crown. the man himself. Guys, if you are not subscribed to Tom Crown, then your life is not being lived to its fullest. Make sure to go subscribe to Tom Crown, like all his videos, watch all his professional grade videos teaching you how to trade, showing you how to fish, giving trades on his streams. Absolutely crushing it. One of the top crypto YouTubers in the world. If you are not subscribed to my man Tom Crown, please go subscribe. I subscribe to him. I watch his streams every day, so I know what to say on my streams. Shout out to Kush. He says, what's up, Jason? Love your content. Can you take a quick look at Slip USDT? God bless you. God bless you, Kush. Let's take a look at SLP. All right, we'll take a quick look at SLP. All right, SLP USDT. Slip, man. Slipping right through our fingers. It's called Smooth Love Potion. All right, this Smooth Love Potion is slippery, man. It's slippery. These profits are slippery. You gotta grab, you gotta hold tight to the profits. You don't want to let them slip through your fingers. Well, look at this thing, man. Slip is looking bullish, all right? Let's see here. Wow, look at that weekly candle. We tried to get a pullback there. We couldn't even retest these highs. So, look, we just got a money flow cross on the weekly. We had a breakout and a retest of this key area of resistance here. We had like this, what do you call it? Like a bugle pattern, all right? A cornet pattern. Yeah, and then we've got a big pump, and then we tried to get that retest. Okay, so here's the thing. We are right now at resistance, like the most local resistance that we have. All right, this last support resistance flip. I mean, this is a bullish looking chart, in my opinion. This looks nice. Looks like more upside is definitely possible. The daily time frame looking real nice. The daily looking like we got a pretty nice bottom right here. And now money flow continuing to get thicker. So I would say this, like for me, if I was in this right now, I would have to sell something because we're at first local resistance, and if we're long from the lows, then this is an amazing move right here, right? If we're not making money after a 500% move, I mean we gotta work on our trading emotions, psychology a little bit, because right, we're here to make money. We're here to make money. We're not here to say what if. Right? We can, after we take some profits, then we can say what if. Right? Once you've paid yourself, then you can sit there in the trade forever and say what if, and if it happens, then great, and if it doesn't, then great, because you already made money. All right? So it's so funny. Whenever I talk about taking profits, people give a thumbs down. This is so funny. You guys who give them the thumbs down, all right? Have you guys ever... No, I'm not even going to say that. Look, people who get upset about somebody telling you to take profits after you've made money, I highly doubt that you're consistently profitable in these markets. I highly doubt it. Because most people lose money, even in the most bullish markets, they lose money because they don't take profit. It's crazy. But if you're up 500%, 1,000% on something, if you're not at least making sure that you're at least paying yourself enough so that you have more money in the bank now than you did when you entered that position, there's something wrong with you. If you put $1 into the trade down here, right, and now you have $10, okay, then take out $3. Now you doubled your initial investment, right, times 2 your initial investment, and you still have $8, and you can still YOLO it all the way up. You know, at least make some money. You know, if you're not taking profits along the way, man, I feel sorry. All right? It's all fun and games. Until the bull market top. And everyone's going to say, we're going higher. We never go higher. Then you're going to hodl it all the way back down to where you came in. You're going to make $20 and all the way back down to 1. All right? So look, this thing's bullish. I would say, man, if we can reclaim this level, then we are going to go straight to Pump City here, because these highs look like garbage, right? These highs look just as garbage as all these highs that we just squeezed right through. All right, this is a gap right here that we've got on the chart as well. So a breakout and a reclaim of 86.80, That to me is showing more upside. Until we do that, we might get a pullback here. So, you know, if I was in this right now, which I'm not, but if I was, I would honestly want this, right? Let's go ahead and let's pull a little bit of a fib here. Yeah. Okay, so look, I would say, look, we're at resistance. If we can get a retest of this last zone right here, I would even go back into this, you know, because the trend is our friend until the end of the trend. But yeah, this is definitely for me a TP at the very least. And then once we come back down to this zone, this to me is a potential buy zone, right? Potential compound zone, you know. All right, shout out to our super chats. All right, shout out to SwiftG, shout out to Kush, shout out to BK. Could we take a look at CS? $CS? Yeah, let's take a look at $CS. Okay, so we're on the daily. Let's go to the weekly. Let's check out Market Cipher B on the weekly. Okay, so we got a bull div on the weekly, followed by a hidden bull div on the weekly, followed by another money flow getting higher trigger wave on the weekly, and potentially, you could even say this is another drive of hidden bull div on the weekly. I say it looks kind of good, like, I'd say it looks kind of bullish. It looks kind of bullish, all right? Let's see here. I mean, potentially we even got this. I don't know, like, where. So the only way I would approach this is, first of all, I don't know what this is. All right, so I don't know if this is fundamentally a good asset or not. I have no idea. But I would say this, right? Objectively speaking, we have much more upward potential than downward potential here. Okay, you got to do your own fundamental analysis on this asset here. But we can go all the way back to FTX going down, where the whole crypto market crashed. We could put our stop loss under that low, and if we just go for these highs that we kind of formed here, basically going back to around August 2018, right? So this coin's been here for a while. I'd say the fact that this coin's been here for a while and we never made all-time highs last market cycle makes me feel like this is a load of garbage. Okay, a load of garbage. But going back to around the last bull market high, it's 53 to 1 risk reward. Now, based on the fact that we did not come up higher here than we came up here, makes me think like, it's not worth it. All right, makes me think that it's just not worth it. All right, how's Bitcoin doing? 69, 954. 940. All right. Check out the Bitcoin right now. We got 1,700 people in the chat. God bless all you guys. God bless you guys. All right, Bitcoin pumping. Not really. Order flow. We've got even more shorts opening up as time is going on. All right, huge shout out to everybody in chat, man. You guys are absolutely amazing. Huge shout out to BK for the last super chat. All right, guys. Shout out to my man K Glay. Gala is pumping. Do you think it's too late to buy Gala? I mean, I just bought some last week, man. So here's my opinion on Gala. I think it's a really good long-term hold, so I don't think it's too late in the macro scheme of things. Okay, but I bought some Gala when we got that retest of the trend line, right? So look, I can't tell you what to do, but I would say this, right? Oh man, this was the time. I bought it down here when we got this. It looks like the weekly's about to cross. I really think we're going to see more highs on Gala, and I think it's a long-term hold. It's definitely a good coin to have. Is this the best time to buy right now? Of course not, right? We just had the retest, and now we're up 125%. So it depends on the scope of your plan with this thing. Like, in the long term, let's see, upward versus downward potential right now. You know, all-time highs, we're talking still 1,000% away. You know, I'd say that there's a good chance we hit all-time highs here. It's still a 12-to-1 if we're going to put the stop loss underneath these lows, right? So objectively speaking, it's still a good risk-to-reward ratio. But is it the best time to buy? No, like, obviously you want to wait for pullbacks, right? Where I bought it last week, it's a 30-to-1 risk-reward. Right now, that goes down to a 12-to-1. So your reward versus risk now is cut in half. But it's still, objectively speaking, kind of good, because let's say you risk 1% of your capital on this trade to shoot for the all-time high. Well, you make 12%, risking 1%. But if we can wait for a pullback, obviously it'd be better. Where's the pullback come in now? We can't know, because it's pumping right now. And we have not topped out, right? So, yeah, for me, when I saw this retest, this was go time. Let's check out Flocky real quick, because I just bought some Flocky. Let's see, how's Flocky doing? Alright, okay. She's holding our zone. She really needs to come back up above, and if not, well, maybe I'm holding a crap bag right now. But, alright, Bitcoin, open interest increasing here. We're starting to actually see some longs come in right now. So look, if we start to trap these shorts that opened up all in here, man, we are going to see a big pump if we start to see longs come in, trapping all these shorts. It's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be crazy. All right, Bitcoin about to get the big move. All right. All right, guys. All right. Guys, I have to head out. It's been a great stream. I need to head out. All right, huge shout out to my man Joel for the super chat, bro. We will have to do this another time. I have to head out. But look, I want to say this, guys. I love trading. I love investing. I love streaming. I love being here with you guys. But the most important thing in my life is my relationship with Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. And that is why I do everything I do, right? My relationship with Jesus gives me literally the spiritual energy to do life every single day. The fact that man is in a sinful state, separated from God, but God himself, he took on flesh to come and die for our sins. He rose again so that if we repent and believe in him, he will give us his Holy Spirit to fundamentally change who we are, to give us an eternal purpose. It's an amazing thing. I know not everyone believes that, but I still pray that everybody watching and listening to this stream is very blessed in Jesus' name. And guys, I'm going to head out, but I will be back tomorrow, and hopefully we're going to be in juicy profits. So I will see you in the next stream, where we will also have a chance to win 1,000 USDT. Peace, y'all.